Hello, welcome to the video series on quality management and analytics. In this brief video, I'm going to show you how to create a clustered bar chart in Minitab. Now, when would you need to use clustered bar chart? Let's take a look at this case. Innovatech Manufacturing Solutions, IMS, just launched a new smartphone. The company competes with giants such as Samsung and Apple. They want to make sure that the smartphone is doing well on the market. So to analyze defects, they collect data through three different shifts, right? Now, if you take a look at my screen here, you can see the type of defects they investigated. That's in column C1T, but remember, the T is for text. They look at screen scratches, loose components, battery issues, software failures, casing misalignment. And I have data from all three shifts. So when you take a look at the data as it is, it's very difficult to see pattern in it. So, but if I graphically display it, it's going to be easier to analyze. But before I can create a clustered bar chart, there's a little bit of data preparations that I need to do. So the first thing I'll do is to stack the data, which will allow me to create the clustered bar chart very easily. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to stack the data by clicking on the data tab and stack columns. So here, I want to make sure everything is cleared out. I'm going in the stack the following columns. I'm going to select all three here. I'm going to select this one first. Select. I could actually select them together, but I want to make sure that you see that all three shifts are included here. Now, in column of current worksheet, I'm going to store the count data for the night shift for the defects in column C5. So as you can see, it's a blank column here. I'm going to type C5, oops, C5. And in store subscript in, I'm going to type C6. Now, this subscript is going to be the different shift. You're going to see that. And you can check this box, use variable names in subscript columns. Okay. So once you do that, let's click OK. So what I have here, I have the count data for defects for all shift. I'm going to call it count. And here I have shift, right? Morning, afternoon, and night. So what I'm missing the defect type as a variable. As you can see, if you take a look at C5 and C6, I have 15 rows, and I need to take this data as well. So what you can do here, click on calc, yeah, and then click on make pattern data and click text values. So in text values, what I'm going to do, I'm going to enter those texts here. Now, it's already here, but what I'd like you to note is the defect type are in quotation marks. And the reason for that, you want Minitab to treat each defect type as one word. That's very important. And in the number of times to list each value, you can leave it 1. And number of time to list the sequence is 3. That's perfect because we have twist shift here. And we're going to store the pattern data in C7, right? Okay. So and click OK. Okay. So and give it a name, data defect. Now we call defect type. Now we already have a defect type variable, so I just type it differently so Minitab can accept it, treat it like a different variable. Now we have our data stacked, and what we can do now, we can create a bar chart, a clustered bar chart. So let's go to graph and bar chart. So we need to tell Minitab, remember always tell Minitab how your data is formatted. Here we have values from a table, okay? And we want 1 column of values for a clustered bar chart. And let's click OK. All right, so we have our graph variable is going to be count. And the primary variable for categorical variables is going to be defect type and then shift. So I include both here. So that's what you need. If you want, obviously, you can make changes. You can take a look at your scale to see whether you want to make changes here. And we want to show graph variable. We don't want on a separate graphs. We want actually one graph. So that's good enough. And let's click OK. Here we go. So this is your clustered bar chart. Now, if you take a look at the table and you take a look at the graph, I'm seeing a pattern here. And if you take a look at night shift, screen scratches or across all defects, the night shift seems to have the highest count of defect. You see this? Night shift, except in this case, software failures, but casing misalignment, battery issues, the night shift seems to be having more issues than the other shift. Maybe people are tired during the night shift. So that's something management, the quality analyst, the quality engineer will need to analyze. Now, if you want to make this graph like beautiful, turn it into a colored graph, you can edit it. For the bars, for example, if you want morning shift to be a different color, you can customize the chart. The type is fine. We're gonna leave it like this. But for the background color, we can definitely give it a different color. Let's take this yellow. This is morning. And click OK. And then you can you can choose a different color for the afternoon shift, a different color for the night shift, and then you customize your chart. Well, this is how you create a clustered bar chart when you want to compare groups side by side. For example, you could be comparing results or outcomes from different regions, different centers, or different shifts. Then it's a good idea to place those groups in one chart and compare outcomes or results side by side. This is how you create a clustered bar chart in Minitab. Very simple but powerful tool for quality analytics. Well, thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel to receive alerts when new videos are posted.